Hello. So let's continue to discuss some basic issues in algebra, like percentage. So percentage is just a fraction with the denominator 100, right? So we need changing this, changing other fraction like this one in terms of we just change the denominator as 100. So we find this equal 75, right? So we denote this as 75%. Okay. Okay. So let's say so like so this one equal what the percentage? So this means we just change the denominator to be 100. So from 20 to 100, we multiply 5. So this is just 15, right? So we say 3 over 20 is 15%. So here, if the denominator, we can easily change to 100. So then we just use this one like 20 multiply 5 become 100. 4 actually multiply 25 become 100, right? So so there, if the let's say like if the denominator is it's not so easy to change it to 100, like let's say 2 over 3 equal like 100. So this number is not integer. So for such a problem, we just regard 2 over 3 as a division. So let's say 2 over 3 so 6, right? So we say there's 2 over 3 is 0.666 or 66.6 or 7%. Okay. Okay. So usually we're talking about A is which percentage of B. Okay, okay. So for this one, let's see, 12 out of 80. So among 80, 12 missed. So what the percentage missed? So this is just 12 over 80, right? So we want to change into this 100 over x. So changing 80 to 100, not so easy, right? So we just regard this as just a division, 12 divided by 80. Okay. Okay, so we have this question like this number is like A, this number is what percentage, X percent of B of other number. So how can we solve such a problem? So we just say A is X percent of B, just A equal B times X percent. Or let's say X percent multiply B, right? So let's say like 8 is which percent of 20? 8 equal which percent of 20? We just 8 equal X percent over 20. So we can find this X percent is just equal A over 20, right? So A over 20 we can easily to change it to 100. So 100. So here multiply 5, 40, right? So we say A is 40% of 20. So what is 20% of 50? So 20% of 50 is just 20% multiply 50. So 20% we can change this like 20 over 100 or just 0.2, right? Oh, 0.2. 20% is 0.2. So we say is equal 10. 20% of 50 is 10. So 5 is what percent of 2? So which is 5 is x percent of 2. So this x percent equal 5 over 2, right? X percent is 5 over 2. So what is this x? X should be 250, right? X percent equal 5 over 2 is just like x over 100 equal 5 over 2. Okay. So we can find. So we change this 5 over 2. So we just change this to 100. So changing 2 to 100, we multiply 50. So here 5 multiply 50, 200, or 250. Okay, so there's a problem. 75% of this number, 75% of 4, the same number as what percent of 9. So this means like 75% of 4 multiply 4 equal x percent of 9. Okay, so 75%, so we know 75%, so this 75 is a typical number. 75%, we know this is just 3 over 4 equal x percent of 9. So this equals 3, so 3 equal x percent of 9. Okay, so we find 3 equal x percent of 9. And this x percent is equal 3 over 9 or 1 over 3, right? So 1 over 3 equal x percent. So this x is 33 and 1 over 3, right? So we always, about the related to the percentage, we usually we're talking about increase which percentage or decrease which percentage. Like stock market, so increase from this A to B, increase how much of a percentage? So from A to B, increase is B minus A, so this is increase, right? So we should based on from A, so we use A as base, so just like this, right? So this is percentage of increase. Okay. Okay. So now let's check this. From 20 to 30, so increase 10, right? And so divide by, so should divide by 20, because we just based on this. So we can say from 20 to 30, increase 50%. Okay. Okay. So here let's okay. So this is like the cost is 50, but the selling price 65. So what do we want? What do we want to find? What is percentage of increase? Increase is 15, right? So increase of selling over cost. So cost, so over 50. Okay. So this is equal. We just change 50 to 100. So we say this is 30%, right? Okay. So related to this percentage, we always talking about increase, decrease. So a typical example is a bank account. So we put some money into bank. We will earn some interest. So here a simple way to calculate interest is just based on percentage. Like let's check this example. Suppose you deposit $1,000 into a bank. So interest rate, annual interest rate is 5%. So this means if you deposit 100, you can get $5 as interest, right? Okay, so if we deposit $1,000, you can get $50 as interest, right? Okay, so from here we can say like 1 year interest just this. So we say so the deposit principal multiplies interest rate. So here let's say you deposit this, interest rate is this. So for 1 year you get interest is this multiply 0.025, right? So this is the 1 year interest. So if you deposit it for 2 years, so multiply 2. Okay, so we need to do those calculations. So this equal 460 multiply 0.005. Okay, so this is so we can say like if 400 just 100 0.055%, $105, $420. So this number should be a little bit. So how about 60? Yeah. So multiply 20. I'm sorry, not multiply 10. So $400 is $20. How about 60? So 60. I'm sorry, 60. 105. 60 is a little bit just like less than 2.5, right? So it looks like 22.5. 22. Oh, so 60 is more than this. Yeah, 2.5. So answer is like 23, right? Okay. So this so pay interest is 11.5% interest. So 1 year, how much he should pay? The interest that he should pay is this multiply 0.115. Right? This is 1 year. But he just she paid only 6 months. So 6 months is a half year. So 1 year is this half year. We multiply half. Okay. Okay. So this equal. So we can multiply half here, half. Multiply half. Maybe multiply half here. Okay. So we can say like so we regard this just 11%. So 25. So 11. If 11%, then this 25. So 275. So this is a little bit larger than 11, right? So 275. 275. So we should choose A, right? So this guy saved $5. by buying a jacket at a sale where 25 discount was given. So what is original price? So we said the original price we don't know, so we said this as X. Okay, and so saved $5. So how much he saved? Saved from discount, 25% discount is just multiply 0.25. This is he saved, right? So this equal 5. So we can find X, right? So this X. And 25 is just 1/4. Okay, so we can say X equal 20. Okay, so our next topic is time measure. That from this time to this time, how many minutes passed? Or how much time is there between this time to this time? Okay, so let's say from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. So we just focus on a.m. to a.m. So let's say to 3:15. So let's check how about 3:30, also 3:30. Okay, so from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock is how many hours? Okay, so we just say if to this, like 8:30 a.m. today to 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, this is 24 hours, right? We know 24 hours. Okay, so from here to here, the 5 hours. So we just minus 5. And from here to here is 15 minutes. So, but here is 24, it's like 19 hours. But a little bit older than 19 hours. Okay, so just 15. Okay, just 19 hours minus 15 minutes, just like that, right? So we're changing this 15 minutes to hour. So we say this equal 19 minus, so 15 minutes to hour, we just divide by 60. So I think 15 minutes, so we should know 15 minutes 1/4. Okay, so from time, from watch, we say, oh, this is 15, right? So minus 1/4. So this equal 18 and 3/4. Okay, so the time now is this, and then what time will be in 3.5 hours. So, but time now is 6:45, right? So plus, just let me say, plus 3 hours and half, 3.5 hour minutes 30. So this equal like 9:75. So for time, we 75 minutes equal, so we just change this to 10 and 15, right? So So should it be, let's say, will be in 3 hours and half minutes. 6 plus 3 to 3. Should it be 10 o'clock? 9, 3 hours. I think the answer is not correct. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So put this says what time will be in 3.5 hours? 3 hours to go to 9. So if 3 hours, yeah. So 9:45. So 9:45. But have a half hour. Okay. So this should be thus, I think. Okay. Okay. So here's for linear equation. So simple linear equation. We just put the, so for this one, okay, we just put the unknown variable one side. So we just change this to like, or we move this 1. So constant the other side, just like change this 1.5 equal a minus 0.25a. So a minus 0.25a is 1/4. So that's 3/4a. Okay, so from here we can find it. Find a, right? And we also can change this 1.5 as 3/2. So we can say a should be equal to, right? So for those equation, linear equation with fraction, so we don't like the fraction, we change this fraction as integer. So here just this equation, we don't like 1/4. We just multiply 4. So this become x minus 4 equal 8. Okay, multiply 4, so x equal 12. We don't like this fraction, so change the fraction equation to integer equation. Okay. So for algebra expression, so here we have like a parentheses. So we should simplify the one by one, let's say step by step. So here we just focus on inside, we just focus on this part. So here we say, so become b minus a, saying minus 2b become minus 2b become plus, right? Okay. So this equal a minus, so this one, we put b together, we put a together. So b is 3b, a put 2a, right? Okay, so then this one we just change this to a minus 3b minus 2a. So we find this equal a negative a minus 3b. Okay, so our other topic is ratio. So ratio is just like that. So many questions we can regard as a ratio. Okay. Okay, so let's say, so ratio just like that. If this small circle turn one time. How about the bigger one? So we say their distance is the same. So we can say like if this one was 8 and this one was 24. So we can change this as if this is 1, this is 3, right? Okay. So when the smaller one made 42, then this one become need how many? So if there's 42, like there's 42, so just 1 over 3 the ratio. 42, then this is just the 12. 42 divided by 3. 42 divided by 3, no, let's say 14. Oh yeah, 14. So if this one is 1, the other one is 3. If there's 42, maybe I should put 42 here. If 1, then 3. If this is 42, then this is 14. Okay. So this is a team won 25 game and lose 8. So totally they play 25 plus 8. Totally plays 33 times. So what is the ratio of number of game won? So game won 25 over total number 33. The number of game won to the number of game played, right? So total number is 23. Okay, so here let's say if 1,000 you need to pay so much. 1,000 you need to pay this. If there's 50,000, how much you should pay? So just we regard 1,000 as 1, so this is just 50. So just 50 multiply this, right? Okay, so 50 multiply this. So the calculations, so we just check it 33 multiply 50. So should it be a little bit more than this? So answer is this, right? If a car averages 18 miles to a gallon, so 1 gallon equal 18 miles. 1G, we say 1G, 18 mile. Or we just say 1 equal 18. Okay. So then, if there's a 369, how much? So we just say like 1 for 18 equal like x for 369. So we just check like from 18 to 369, how many times? So we just check 369 over 18. I think we can simply cancel 3, right? So 3 cancel 3. 1 to 3. 1 to 3 divided by 6. Oh, I think is like about 20, right? 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, 20. About 20. Okay, so we say, yeah, a little bit, just a little bit more than 20, 20 half, yeah. Okay. What will an order for so many machine boards at let's say Okay, so it is 100. If 100 costs this, okay, so then 345 costs how much? So from 100 to this, we can say this is just 3.45 times. So this equals so one. So we can regard this as 1. If we regard the 100 as 1, then this becomes 3.45, right? So multiply 4.15. So just this. So we say this equal just a little bit larger than 12. So we say answer is this. Okay. So here's average again. So average, we have two average. Like one is add them all up those numbers, then add them up divided by total number of total numbers. So other averages, we can say like total miles you walked divided by time. Okay, so let's say so 5 minutes 2/5 miles. Then we just change 1 hour. How much? So just like that, 2/5, 5 minutes. So 1 hour equals 60. We just change this 5 to 60. So from 5 to 60, we multiply 12. So this equals this multiply 12. Right? Multiply 12. Okay, so this is equal like how much? So okay, so we just say this is equal 24/5. So which one is 24/5? So we say this less than 5 yen. Okay. Okay, so there's a question about the least common multiple and greatest common divisor. So those things. So let's say let's consider this like if let's check this if this is like if there's every 14 minutes, then that one every 12 minutes. Then let's say these things are every 14, like let's say start from 0, okay, from 0 then 14, 28 like this, right? So that one is 12, 12 and 24 like this. Okay. So what will be the next time that both occur together? So this equal like so we can say this equal like 14. 1 time 14, 14, 14, 14. Suppose 14 multiply k 1 time equal 12, 12, 12 multiply k2. Okay. So k1, k2 are some integers. So we just try to find the smallest k1, k2. Okay. So let's say we simplify this. Let's say that this equal 7 multiply k1 equals 6 multiply k2. So we can say the smallest k1 equals 6, right? And k2 equals 7. So we just pick k1 equals 6. So this just equal 14 times 6. So there's 14 times 6 minutes after 13. 14 times 6 minutes, the both will occur together. So what's the time 14 multiply 6 equal 84 minutes. Yeah. So 84 equal like 1 hour plus 24 minutes. Okay, so so what's the time now? So from 1 p.m. so become by now is 2 and 24 p.m. right? Okay, so this is our second lecture for SAT math. So we can stop here.